Hi Keith, so here's the notes from the lesson the other day. So I've just popped a player next to you, is Matteo Manacero, just as an example and just as a reference really to what you're trying to achieve. So obviously we're trying to get rid of that big horrible slice, big open club face and losing the ball to the right. So in terms of key points for you to remember when you're sort of practicing at the range and when you go onto the course. So as you take the club away, okay, what we were saying was we're going to try and get the feeling of the head staying outside the line of the hands, okay. So if there's the hands, here's the head, okay, which you do really well. And in an effort to manage the club face, we're trying to get the club face to feel like it's still pointing at the ground, or if you want to use the term, saying a little bit more square in relation to your spine, okay? And you've done that perfectly here. This was one of the really good ones that you hit where you got the path a little bit from the inside. So up to the top of the swing, pretty good. So you can see at the top here, that's definitely not, just take these lines off, that's definitely not an open club face, and some people might call that a little bit closed, but for you that's fine, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the feeling of the club face not opening on the downswing, okay. So that's fine for you to start off with. But the big one that I wanted to show you really is this one here. So when lead arm, just trying to stop it, is parallel to the ground, yeah, the angle of the shaft points outside of the ball, and I've never seen you do that. And I think even I can't find the swing that you did first off when you came in at the start of the lesson, but it was one of those ones where you sort of looked at it and you sort of walked away because you knew what it looked like, and it was so sort of over the top feeling, or the shaft getting really steep. But if you actually look at the position that you achieve in relation to the guy on the right, it's really good, and that's why you're able then to get, you were getting an attack angle of a positive attack angle with the driver, which is great. You were getting a slightly in to out path, which is great. So really good from a down the line perspective. So if we then move to the front on position, okay, so setup pretty good, ball position good. I'd still like you here to get a little bit more tilted, okay. So if you look at your sort of spine angle here, this is quite straight. I'd still like you to be a little bit more tilted over to that left, or following the line of that yellow line. And we'll do a little bit more on this next time. So as you take the club away, yeah, the pressure really here should be going more into your right heel, okay, and without sort of getting it on body track, but which we'll do that next time, which is the pressure mat. Okay, you almost get this feeling of the pelvis sort of tilting back towards the target, and I don't want to go too technical, but it's kind of the center of mass of your body moves more towards the target for you, and then you can see how sort of straight that spine angle is. But again, you do a real good job of shifting the weight back, yeah, and you get into quite a nice position here. Okay. But the main thing for now is more down the right hand side in terms of managing that club face angle, because you can see what it does to your path, where this left arm is here, so it's parallel to, or could be a little bit more in if we're being honest, but really good stuff, and by far the best I've seen you hit the ball, certainly with your driver. So hopefully that makes sense. Any questions at all, Keith, let me know. But on the next lesson we'll use the pressure mat just to try and help you get a little bit more distance again, because I still think that for the speed that you hit it, you're still not in relation to TrackMan, it's still not optimized to the maximum distance from your club head speed that you're getting. Okay, thanks Keith, hopefully that makes sense. Any questions, just let us know.